Good morning. It is Monday, February 8th, and today what I want to go over is our fossil changes lab. So this is something that some members of the class started last week, but I want to make sure to have a guide video up now for anybody who is still struggling with it, as we still have about 3 days left fighting our way through our natural selection lab. Get it? Able to survive fighting. And so I want to make sure that people have this if they need this in order to complete this very simple lab. So with that said, remember, we're in evolution, which means we need to take a look at the evidence that we use in order to support the theory of evolution. And the fossil record is a phenomenal and incredibly powerful piece of that. So here is our fossil changes lab. It's a very basic, very simple lab. Now, up front, you need to define these 5 terms. You'll find the definition for fossil right up here in this box. The definition for natural selection is in your notes from last Wednesday. You can go find it in Schoology at any point. All right, so then what do you have to do next? Well, now you come down here, and for each one of these, Horacotheria, Miohippus, Merychippus, and Equus, they're here, here, there, and there. What you have to do is say how big the animal is. What's its size? It tells you the size of the animal. It gives you the number, so you just copy it down. And then second, what type of surroundings? So if you had to think of a biome, where they are living. Is it a rainforest? Is it a deciduous forest? Is it a grassland? Is it a desert? Is it the tundra? Just describe each one of these for the surroundings. Now, this is the part that most people will struggle the most on, or just skip right over and not even do. If you are in Cami, like I am right now, in order to modify this, let me show you the easiest way to do this. Now for this, right here at number 2, down near the bottom, it says color the toe bones red. These are marked for you with an X. Color the foot bones blue. These are marked for you with a Y. Color the ankle bones green. These are marked with you for a W, so it goes through each one. Here's how you can color them in Cami. Now, if this doesn't work for you, any other modifying program will probably have something similar. If ultimately you require a paper copy of the lab, let me know and I'll have one waiting in the main office, or you can pick it up when I see you in person. But in Cami, if we go to drawing, we then want to come over here to the stroke thickness. You want to turn this up because otherwise it's this tiny little dot. Up around 10, it's a good sized blob. Then you want to come down here to transparency. Now it starts like way up there where it's super solid, right? If you change this and you pull this tab down a little bit past halfway, what's going to happen is it's going to make the coloring much easier to see through. You can still see that mark on the paper right there. So color the toe bones red. These are marked with you for an X. So we pick red. We have our transparency way down. They're an X. Right? I'm not expecting art. So if it looks like that, perfect. Do that for each one. Then the foot bones are blue. Mark these with a Y, or they're marked with a Y. So you change to your blue color, and you just kind of scribble over the Ys, right? Those are the blue ones. And you can do this for each one. You need new colors. You click here. We pick green. And that's for W. Nope. Okay, well. Oh. There we go. There's our green. And finally, the heel bones are in yellow. These are marked with a Z. Now, this one, it's really hard to see. There's only one here, right there. All right. And that is an example of exactly how you could do all these colorings. Finally, this is the end of the lab already. Now you want to count the number of toes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you want to count the number of toe bones. Okay, well, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Write down 12. Number of foot bones. Remember, these are marked for you here. They have a Y. 1, 2, 3, 4 foot bones. Record that. You get the idea. To count each of these, they come from these pictures right up here. Then they want to know the height of the foot, the height of the teeth. So in order to do that, it's this little foot here and this tooth down here. And you're going to want to get ideally like a ruler for it, but that's going to be kind of hard to do. Everyone's screen is different, so it's projecting them different. So instead, what I'm going to allow people to do for this is identify small, medium, or large. So if we take a look at the foot size, if this is the large, Heracitherium's definitely small. Miohippus, probably still small. Merychippus, that's medium. That's about half the size of the large, so no problem. Teeth size, well, this one's our smallest, this one's our tallest, and then I'd say the second one, once again, is about the same size, small, and then maybe Merychippus again is medium. So small, 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 medium, large, small, small, medium, large. And then you just have a few questions. Natural selection, how did it cause changes? Remember the moth lab, what we're working on now. That's the lab. That's the whole thing. So ladies and gentlemen, I hope that this video helps. I hope that it makes it more clear on the steps, how to do it, and exactly what I'm looking for this lab. We will on Wednesday be working on answering the questions to our natural selection butterfly moth lab. And I hope to see everyone in class, as always. Have a great day.